Welcome back to our channel, Coin Collectors and Treasure Hunters. Today we're exploring the fascinating world of Jefferson nickels, those 5-cent coins you see every day. But some of these nickels are worth far more than their face value, and in this video we'll show you which rare coins are fetching big money right now. From unique mint marks to rare years, we'll break down everything you need to know to spot a valuable Jefferson nickel and maybe even discover a hidden fortune in your own collection. Let's get started. First up, the Jefferson nickel was first minted in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and it quickly became one of America's most iconic coins. The 1962 edition falls within the Jefferson Memorial series, which features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home, on the reverse. The 1962 coin was produced during a time of relative prosperity in the United States, and while not initially considered rare, certain minting factors, like condition and absence of a mint mark, have given this coin a higher collector value today. The lack of a mint mark indicates it was minted in Philadelphia, which is particularly important for collectors who track production numbers and provenance. On the front or obverse, you'll see a carefully sculpted profile of Thomas Jefferson, designed by renowned sculptor Felix Schlag. The inscription includes, "In God We Trust" and "Liberty," along with the year 1962. On the back, Monticello stands proudly, accompanied by E Pluribus Unum and United States of America. What makes uncirculated coins like this one especially valuable is the sharpness of their design features. Unlike circulated coins, uncirculated specimens maintain full luster and detail in Jefferson's portrait, the lettering, and the Monticello building itself, making them highly prized among numismatists. The 1962 Jefferson nickel was produced at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, but the ones without a mint mark were struck in Philadelphia. In total, millions of nickels were minted that year, but the uncirculated examples are far less common today due to wear and handling over the past 6 decades. Key variations like doubled dies, full steps on Monticello, and proof-like surfaces can further increase value. Collectors often seek coins in pristine condition, as any scratches or toning can affect both aesthetic appeal and market price. So, how rare is the 1962 Philadelphia Jefferson nickel in uncirculated condition? While not classified among the extremely rare coins, high-grade uncirculated examples are scarce enough to command premium prices. Due to the coin's age and the tendency for nickels to circulate heavily, finding one with original luster and no signs of handling is a challenge. This rarity, combined with steady collector demand, has made the coin increasingly valuable in today's market. Collectors often check certified coin grading services like PCGS or NGC to verify authenticity and grade before making a purchase, which can significantly affect the coin's price. As of today, a 1962 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in uncirculated condition can fetch anywhere from $2 to $25 for average uncirculated examples, with higher grades like MS-65 or MS-66 coins reaching $50 or more. Coins with exceptional luster, sharp details, or proof-like characteristics can even surpass these numbers at auctions or private sales. Remember, the market fluctuates depending on collector interest, rarity of high-grade specimens, and trends in numismatics. Coins that might seem ordinary to the casual observer can sometimes surprise sellers with unexpected value, especially when certified by reputable grading authorities. If you're considering adding the 1962 Jefferson nickel to your collection, focus on condition first, authenticity second. Always inspect coins under proper lighting and consider professional grading for high-value specimens. From an investment standpoint, coins like this one are a solid addition to a diversified collection because they combine historical significance, aesthetic appeal, and moderate rarity. Unlike bullion, which depends on metal content, Jefferson nickels carry value primarily through collectability, making them attractive to both novice and seasoned collectors. Here's a fun tidbit. The Jefferson nickel has survived numerous design debates, including suggestions to replace Jefferson's portrait or alter Monticello's depiction. Despite these discussions, the 1962 nickel remained consistent with the original design introduced in 1938, offering a sense of continuity in American coinage. Collectors often enjoy tracing the story of Jefferson nickels across decades, observing small variations and minting quirks, which turn each coin into a miniature historical artifact. This blend of history, artistry, and scarcity makes coins like the 1962 Philadelphia issue so compelling. If you're enjoying this deep dive into rare coins, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We regularly explore hidden treasures in your pocket change, offer coin value guides, and provide insights into numismatic history. By subscribing, you'll stay updated on the latest coin market trends, rare coin discoveries, and investment tips that could help you spot your next big collectible. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a coin that surprised you with unexpected value. We love hearing your stories. In conclusion, the 1962 Jefferson nickel with no mint mark in uncirculated condition is more than just a 5-cent coin. It's a piece of history, a collectible treasure, and a potential investment. While it may not reach the astronomical prices of rarities like the 1913 Liberty Head nickel, it still represents an opportunity for collectors to own a beautifully preserved example of mid-20th century American coinage. Whether you're hunting for a full Monticello, seeking pristine luster, or simply exploring the fascinating world of Jefferson nickels, this coin is a must-have for your collection. Next up. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin features a profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his iconic Monticello residence on the reverse. By 1964, the Jefferson nickel had already undergone several minor design adjustments, but it remained one of the most widely circulated coins in the United States. The 1964 nickel is historically significant because it marked the end of pre-1965 coins containing 35% silver in dimes and quarters, although nickels themselves never contained silver after 1942 to 1945 wartime issues. The 1964 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, the main U.S. mint facility. At that time, coins produced in Philadelphia did not carry a mint mark, whereas coins from Denver would bear a D. Collectors pay special attention to the no-mint mark versions because they represent coins struck at the nation's original mint and often in larger circulation numbers. Despite this, finding one in old yet collectible condition is rare, which elevates its market value today. On the obverse, the 1964 Jefferson nickel features Thomas Jefferson's left-facing profile, designed with remarkable attention to detail for the era. The inscriptions include, "In God We Trust," and the year, 1964. The reverse shows Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia home, with the inscriptions E Pluribus Unum, United States of America, and 5 cents. Even subtle variations in the strike quality, toning, and wear can significantly impact the coin's collectible value, making each specimen unique for collectors. Although not a silver coin, the 1964 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is highly sought after by collectors, particularly those looking to complete a Philadelphia minted set or those focusing on mid-20th century coinage. The market today sees a strong demand for nickels in fine, very fine, or uncirculated condition. Coins showing minimal wear, strong luster, or original mint toning can fetch a premium, sometimes reaching double or even triple their face value depending on condition and collector interest. In the current U.S. coin market, a 1964 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark can range in value depending on condition. A well-circulated coin might sell for just a few dollars, while a high-grade uncirculated coin could fetch anywhere between $15 to $100 or more, especially if graded by professional services such as PCGS or NGC. Rare error coins from this year, like doubled dies or off-center strikes, can command even higher prices, turning a small nickel into a collector's jackpot. For those lucky enough to own this coin, preserving its value is key. Keep it in airtight coin holders or capsules, away from moisture and excessive handling. Avoid cleaning the coin, as any abrasive action can drastically reduce its value. Many collectors recommend storing coins in cool, dry, and dark environments to maintain their original patina and avoid discoloration, ensuring that your 1964 Jefferson nickel retains its appeal and market value for years to come. Did you know that the Jefferson nickel has appeared on U.S. coins for over 80 years, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in American history? Interestingly, the 1964 nickel is also part of a transitional period in U.S. coinage history, just 1 year before the Coinage Act of 1965, which eliminated silver from dimes and quarters. Owning this nickel connects collectors not just to Jefferson's legacy, but also to a pivotal moment in American currency history. Many investors are now looking at older nickels as a way to diversify their portfolios beyond gold and silver. A 1964 Jefferson nickel in excellent condition can act as a low-cost entry point into coin collecting while offering tangible historical value. With the right market conditions and rising interest in vintage coinage, even a modest collection of these nickels could appreciate significantly over time, especially if preserved carefully and accompanied by verified authentication. So, if you come across a 1964 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, don't dismiss it as mere pocket change. Its historical significance, collectible rarity, and market value make it a fascinating addition to any coin collection. Make sure to check the condition, avoid cleaning, and consider professional grading if you plan to sell or insure it. For more rare coin insights, market updates, and tips for collectors, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. Because hidden treasures like this nickel are waiting in circulation, and you don't want to miss them. Next up. The Jefferson nickel first entered circulation in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and was designed by the acclaimed sculptor Felix Schlag. Its obverse features a dignified portrait of President Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse proudly displays his iconic home, Monticello. By 1965, the United States Mint was in a transitional period, dealing with rising silver prices and the need to modernize coin production. Jefferson nickels during this year were struck without any mint marks, a unique feature resulting from a temporary policy by the U.S. Mint to remove mint marks from coins between 1965 and 1967. Unlike other years where mint marks indicate the Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco mints, 1965 nickels were minted without a mark, regardless of where they were struck. This makes it particularly interesting for collectors, as identifying these coins involves studying their subtle design features and condition rather than simply looking at a mint mark. In 1965 alone, the U.S. Mint produced over 1.5 billion nickels, which might sound like a lot, but the passage of time, circulation wear, and collector demand have made well-preserved coins increasingly sought after. The 1965 Jefferson nickel features Thomas Jefferson on the front with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust" and "Liberty," along with the year of minting. The reverse shows Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, with the inscriptions E Pluribus Unum and United States of America, as well as the denomination, 5 cents. One detail collectors look for in fine-condition coins is the clarity of Monticello's dome, the lettering, and Jefferson's facial features. Even slight wear can significantly impact value, which makes finding a coin in fine condition a delightful find for collectors. When we say a 1965 nickel is in fine condition, we're referring to a coin that shows moderate wear but still retains all the major design elements. The coin's high points may be smooth, but Jefferson's portrait and Monticello remain distinguishable. This is an important grading standard because coins in fine condition are more desirable than heavily circulated ones, yet more affordable than uncirculated or mint-state specimens. For collectors who can't invest in pristine coins, a fine-condition nickel is a perfect balance of affordability and historic appeal. In today's coin market, a 1965 Jefferson nickel without mint mark in fine condition typically sells for around 50 cents to $3, depending on demand, rarity, and specific eye appeal. While this may seem modest, it's important to remember that the true value can skyrocket if the coin exhibits exceptional detail, a rare error, or an uncommonly nice strike. For those investing in Jefferson nickels, acquiring multiple years in fine or better condition can also set the stage for a highly desirable collection over time. Although the 1965 nickel is not considered rare in terms of production numbers, its absence of mint mark and specific condition requirements make it a key addition for Jefferson nickel enthusiasts. Collectors particularly appreciate coins that demonstrate historical context, like the 1965 issue during the post-war era. Collecting this coin offers a glimpse into the evolution of American coinage, minting policies, and the subtle changes in design that occurred during the 1960s. If you're searching for a 1965 nickel in fine condition, it's crucial to know how to verify authenticity. Always check the weight, diameter, and metallic composition of the coin. The nickel should weigh 5 grams and have a diameter of 21.21 millimeters, composed mostly of 75% copper and 25% nickel. Inspect the wear patterns and compare them to reference images of genuine Jefferson nickels. Counterfeits are rare but can exist in coins that attract high collector interest. Beyond its monetary value, the 1965 Jefferson nickel represents a piece of American heritage. It reflects the design sensibilities of the mid-20th century and commemorates one of the nation's founding fathers. Collecting coins like this allows enthusiasts to touch history in a tangible way. For educational purposes, it's also a reminder of the minting changes that occurred during the 1960s and how government policies influenced everyday currency. So, whether you're a casual collector, a coin investor, or just someone curious about U.S. history, the 1965 Jefferson nickel without mint mark in fine condition is a coin worth examining. It offers a blend of accessibility, historic value, and collector appeal. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Jefferson nickels, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss future videos on rare coins, hidden treasures, and tips to build your own valuable coin collection. Stay curious, keep hunting, and who knows, your next find might just be a historic Jefferson nickel waiting in your pocket. Change next up. The 1972 Jefferson nickel, struck at the Denver Mint as indicated by its distinctive D mint mark, represents a fascinating piece of mid-20th century American numismatics. The Jefferson nickel series, which began in 1938, was designed to honor the third President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson, whose profile graces the obverse. This particular coin, minted in 1972, stands out among collectors for both its historical significance and the subtle variations that exist within that year's production. Unlike some earlier nickels, the 1972D did not carry any major design overhaul, but the charm of this coin lies in its condition, its place in the ongoing Jefferson series, and the story behind its minting during the early 1970s. Historically, the Jefferson nickel was designed by sculptor Felix Schlag, whose initials appear subtly beneath Monticello on the reverse side of the coin. By 1972, this design had been in circulation for over 3 decades, making the nickel a familiar sight in everyday transactions. The D mint mark on this coin signifies it was struck in Denver, a facility known for producing millions of coins annually. What makes some 1972D nickels interesting to collectors today is that coins from this period were not particularly scarce, yet finding one in good to higher condition can be increasingly challenging. Many coins from this era show were due to extensive circulation, making well-preserved examples noteworthy. The condition of a coin significantly impacts its value, and the 1972D Jefferson nickel is no exception. Coins in good condition display noticeable wear but still retain major details, such as Jefferson's outline and the Monticello building. While not as rare as uncirculated examples, even a 1972D in good condition can attract collectors who aim to complete their Jefferson nickel collection or those who focus on mint mark variations. Its value on today's market ranges generally between 25 cents to $1.50 for circulated specimens, but prices can increase for coins showing minimal wear or those graded by professional services. Numismatically, the 1972D Jefferson nickel is part of a series that spans decades, bridging the mid-20th century into modern coinage. During the early 1970s, the United States Mint faced rising metal costs, and although the composition of the nickel, 75% copper and 25% nickel, remained consistent, public interest in coin collecting grew steadily. The Jefferson nickel became a staple of pocket change, yet collectors gradually realized the potential for coins like the 1972D to appreciate over time. The mintages were high, with Denver striking approximately 501 million nickels in 1972, which explains why they are common, yet the market still values those in higher grades. The reverse of the 1972D Jefferson nickel features Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, rendered with Schlag's characteristic attention to architectural detail. Monticello has become symbolic not only of Jefferson's legacy but also of American coinage's mid-century artistry. Small differences in strike quality and die variations can influence a collector's interest. For example, some 1972D nickels may show slight doubling or anomalies due to die wear, which can add an extra layer of value to careful collectors. Understanding these subtle distinctions is essential for anyone seriously pursuing Jefferson nickels. In today's coin market, demand for Jefferson nickels remains steady. While most casual collectors may overlook a 1972D in good condition, more experienced numismatists appreciate its role within the series. Online marketplaces, coin shows, and auctions often see these coins listed for moderate prices, reflecting their condition and desirability. For collectors aiming to assemble a complete set by mint mark and year, the 1972D is an essential inclusion. Its accessibility makes it a practical coin for new collectors who want a piece of history without breaking the bank. The Jefferson nickel also carries a unique historical context. 1972 was a period of significant social and political change in the United States. Nixon was in his first term as president, and the country was navigating the complexities of the Vietnam War, civil rights movements, and economic shifts. While the nickel itself might seem ordinary, it serves as a tangible link to that era, representing the coins that circulated during everyday transactions from grocery stores to public transport. Collectors often appreciate coins not only for their physical value but also as snapshots of American history. For audiences, highlighting the rarity and collectible nature of the 1972D Jefferson nickel can spark interest. Tips for viewers include checking change at home, understanding coin grades, and identifying mint marks correctly. Explaining the difference between good, fine, and uncirculated coins can help beginners grasp why a seemingly common coin may be worth more than its face value. Additionally, discussing market trends, auction results, and professional grading services adds credibility and depth to the video content. Subscribers often seek insider knowledge, so emphasizing that the 1972D Jefferson nickel is a worthwhile collectible for both novice and seasoned enthusiasts can enhance engagement. Encourage viewers to handle coins carefully, store them properly, and research historical mintages to spot hidden gems. Highlighting how even circulated coins have collectible significance reinforces the idea that coin collecting is accessible and rewarding. Additionally, referencing recent market values or auctions can create urgency and excitement among your audience. In conclusion, the 1972D Jefferson nickel is more than just a 5-cent coin. Its value lies in its history, its minting at Denver, its connection to President Jefferson, and its place in the broader narrative of American coinage. While coins in good condition may not fetch astronomical prices, they offer an important collectible for enthusiasts aiming to preserve a piece of history. For anyone passionate about coins, the 1972D Jefferson nickel represents an opportunity to explore mid-century numismatics, appreciate the artistry of Felix Schlag, and engage in the ever-growing world of coin collecting. Whether kept as a hobby or investment, this nickel continues to captivate collectors worldwide. Thanks for watching.